Have you ever wondered what it takes to build true mental resilience? In a world full of chaos and uncertainty, the ancient wisdom of Zen Buddhism offers timeless techniques to cultivate inner strength and emotional balance. In this video, we'll explore 5 powerful Zen principles that can help you become mentally strong. From mindfulness to non-attachment, these teachings will guide you towards a calmer, more focused, and resilient mind. Stay with us till the end as we uncover how Zen philosophy can transform the way you think, feel, and navigate life's challenges. Let's begin. There was once a traveler who arrived at the doorstep of a wise monk seeking answers to his struggles. The traveler's life had been marked by failures, fears, and doubts. He asked the monk, "Why am I so weak? Why do I crumble under the weight of my thoughts and emotions?" The monk, smiling gently, led him to a still pond. He threw a small pebble into the water, causing ripples to spread. Then, after a moment of silence, he spoke. "The mind is like this pond. When disturbed, it becomes unclear. To find strength, you must learn to see the ripples and see through the surface. Only then will you discover the unshakable strength that lies within." This teaching is a cornerstone of Zen and Buddhist philosophy. True mental strength is not about dominating or suppressing. It is about clarity, balance, and the unyielding calm that arises when one aligns with the natural flow of life. If you too are seeking to fortify your mind, let these 5 timeless teachings guide you. Each tip is accompanied by a story and profound reflection to illuminate the path to inner resilience. One master the art of detachment. In a serene temple, a young apprentice once approached his teacher. Frustrated, "Master," he began, "I work so hard, yet I fear losing what I achieve. How can I protect what is mine?" The teacher placed a delicate glass cup on the table and said, "This cup is beautiful. I enjoy drinking from it daily, yet I also know that one day it will shatter. Each time I hold it, I remember that its true nature is impermanence." This story embodies a core Buddhist teaching. Attachment is the root of suffering. Mental strength comes from accepting the transient nature of all things, be it possessions, relationships, or even emotions. Clinging tightly to anything binds you, creating fear and anxiety. To practice detachment is not to avoid care or effort, but to release the need to control outcomes. Detachment gives freedom. When you let go of the illusion of permanence, you discover a serene acceptance that allows you to face any challenge with poise. Ask yourself, what am I clinging to? What fears arise when I imagine letting it go? Practice loosening your grip. Begin with something small like a habit or a trivial expectation, and expand your detachment from therein. Doing so, you'll find that true strength arises from a mind unburdened by unnecessary music. Waited to embrace stillness to overcome chaos. A man once came to a Zen master, complaining of the ceaseless turmoil in his life. "Everything feels overwhelming," he said. "I cannot find peace." The master handed him a jar of muddy water and instructed him to shake it vigorously. The man did so. Then the master placed the jar on the ground and said, "Now, wait." Slowly, the mud began to settle and the water became clear. "Your mind," the master explained, "is like this jar in stillness. Clarity emerges in our fast-paced lives. Mental chaos often stems from constant motion, both physical and mental. When your mind is perpetually busy, strength eludes you because clarity cannot arise. Strength comes when you make space for stillness through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply pausing amidst the chaos. You allow your inner waters to settle. Create a daily ritual of stillness. Start small. Sit quietly for 5 minutes each morning or evening, focusing on your breath. As stillness becomes a habit, you'll notice how moments of chaos lose their power to disturb you. Clarity, like a calm pond, will become your refuge. 3 transform pain into wisdom. One day a farmer found his horse, missing such bad luck his neighbor. Sympathize, the farmer simply replied. Who can say days later the horse returned with a herd of wild horses? What good fortune the neighbors! Exclaimed again the farmer said, who can say shortly after the farmer's son broke his leg while trying to tame one of the wild horses? Such terrible luck, the neighbor said. The farmer repeated, who can say weeks. Later soldiers arrived to recruit young men for war. Because of his injury, the son was spared. This story reveals a profound truth. Pain and misfortune are not final. Mental strength lies in the ability to view suffering as part of a larger unknowable. Picture every hardship carries the seed of growth when you stop resisting pain and instead inquire, what can I learn from this? You transform it into wisdom the next time you face adversity. Pause and reflect, what lesson might this situation offer me? View each challenge as a teacher, and you'll discover that even pain can serve as a stepping stone. 2. Resilience. 4. Cultivate equanimity in the face of uncertainty. A student once asked his master, how can I remain steady when life is so unpredictable? The master took him to the edge of a river and pointed to a great tree swaying in the wind. Watch how it bends, but does not break, he said. It does not resist the wind, nor does it cling to its stillness when the wind stops. It simply flows with what is. This is equanimity, the ability to remain composed, regardless of external circumstances. Mental strength grows when you stop resisting the ups and downs of life and instead embrace them with calm acceptance. This doesn't mean passivity. It means trusting in your ability to adapt and endure. Practice equanimity by reframing your thoughts when things don't go as planned. Instead of reacting with frustration or fear, remind yourself this to shall pass. With time, you'll find a steady calm that allows you to face any uncertainty with grace. 5. Live in the present moment. A wandering monk once asked his master, what is the secret to a strong mind? The master held up a bowl and began pouring water into it. The bowl filled, then overflowed, yet the master kept pouring. Stop, the monk cried. The bowl cannot hold more. The master smiled. So it is with the mind when it is full of past regrets and future anxieties. There is no room for the present. Mental strength is rooted in mindfulness, being fully present in here and now. Dwelling on the past drains your energy, while worrying about the future weakens your resolve. Strength arises when you embrace the moment before you and pour your full attention into it. Practice mindfulness in simple ways. Savor your meals, notice the sensation of walking, or focus on your breathing as you train your mind to remain in the present. You'll discover a profound sense of peace and strength that no external circumstance can. Music. Shake. Each of these teachings offers profound wisdom, but their power lies in reflection and a practice. The journey to mental strength is not one of quick fixes or sudden transformations. It is a process of deepening awareness and steady application. Let us delve deeper into the essence of these teachings, exploring how they resonate into daily life and how their practice shapes the mind into an unshakable force. The freedom of letting go. Detachment often feels counterintuitive. The world teaches us to strive to hold on to secure what we value, yet clinging creates a kind of bondage, a mental prison of fear and anxiety. The beauty of detachment lies in the realization that freedom does not mean apathy or lack of care. It means loving and living fully, while understanding that everything is impermanent. When you release the need to control outcomes, you open yourself to life's natural flow. Consider how rivers move. They do not grasp the stones beneath them, nor do they resist the currents ahead, yet they carve mountains and shape the earth through their persistence. As ask yourself, what Relationships, desires, or fears am I holding on to so tightly that they are causing me pain? Imagine loosening your grip just a little. Feel the weight begin to lift. With practice, detachment transforms not only your mental state, but also your ability to connect more deeply, unburdened by the fear of loss. The sanctuary within. Stillness is a gift we often overlook in the rush of life, yet it is within stillness that we reconnect with our true selves. The mind, when agitated by constant thought and worry, becomes like the jar of muddy water, clouded and unclear. In stillness, the mud settles and clarity emerges. Reflect on how often your days are filled with noise, not just external sounds, but the internal chatter of your mind. How often do you pause to simply breathe, to notice the moment as it is? Stillness is not a luxury, it is a necessity for mental strength. Begin small. Find 5 minutes in your day to sit quietly. Close your eyes, feel the rhythm of your breath, and observe the thoughts that arise without judgment. Over time, these moments of stillness will become your anchor, a sanctuary you can return to whenever life feels overwhelming. The gift of music. Transformation. Pain is often viewed as an enemy, something to be avoided at all costs, yet in the teachings of Zen and Buddhism, pain is seen as one of life's greatest teachers. When you face suffering with openness and curiosity, it transforms like fire that tempers steel. Pain strengthens the mind and refines the spirit. Think of a moment in your life when you faced great difficulty. At the time, it may have felt unbearable, but looking back, what did you learn? Perhaps you discovered your resilience, gained compassion for others, or found clarity about what truly matters. The next time you experience pain, pause and ask, what is this moment teaching me? By shifting your perspective from resistance to learning, you empower yourself to grow stronger. Through adversity, the strength in balanced life is unpredictable. It brings joy and sorrow, success and failure, calm and storm. True mental strength is not about avoiding life's fluctuation, but about cultivating equanimity, a steady mind that neither clings to pleasure nor recoils from pain. Imagine a tree standing in a storm. It bends with the wind, but does not break because its roots are deep. Equanimity is the root system of the mind. When you practice non-reactivity in balance, you remain grounded no matter the circumstances. The next time life presents you with uncertainty, instead of reacting impulsively, take a deep breath. Remind yourself this too is part of this journey. Equanimity allows you to navigate life with grace, transforming moments of turmoil into opportunities for growth. The power of now living in the present moment is perhaps the most challenging and rewarding practice of all. The mind, like a restless traveler, constantly wanders, either revisiting the past or anticipating the future, yet the only true reality is here and now. Consider how often you miss the beauty of the present because your thoughts are elsewhere. Perhaps you are eating a meal, but thinking about tomorrow's tasks, or walking in nature, but replaying yesterday's conversations. Each moment you spend outside the present is a moment lost. Mindfulness is the practice of returning to the now. Begin with small acts of presence. When you eat, focus on the taste and texture of your food. When you walk, feel the ground beneath your feet. These simple practices ground you in the present and reveal the richness of life as it unfolds. The path to mental strength. The journey to mental strength is not a straight path, but a spiral. You will revisit these teachings many times, each time discovering new depths and insights. The key is to practice consistently with patience and compassion for yourself. Remember, mental strength is not about perfection, it is about resilience, the ability to rise after falling, to remain steady in uncertainty, and to face life with an open, courageous Hard as the monk told the traveler. Strength is not something you gain, it is something you uncover. These teachings are not tools to build a fortress around your mind, but a means to reveal the unshakable foundation that already exists within you when you live with detachment, stillness, acceptance of pain, equanimity, and presence. You align yourself with the flow of life. You become like the mountain, unshaken and by the wind, like the river, persistent and free, like the tree, bending but unbroken. This is the essence of true mental strength, a quiet power that nothing in the world can take away. May you walk this path with courage, clarity, and peace. Thanks for watching. Hope enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Just click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what do you think. Please share your comment in this video. See you in the next video.